What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
Mr. James, shoot!
.com. And we got, tonight we have
the first of 2017.
Felicity Jones in
A Monster Calls. Liam Neeson as well.
Tell us about it.
So A Monster Calls, for those that don't know, because this is one of those movies that I tell people that I've seen, they're like, huh, what's that? Which is kind of crazy because if you come here to AMC, you notice A Monster Calls is the t-shirt of choice here. Yep. Monster Calls is basically the story of a young boy whose mother is very ill, and all of a sudden this huge tree, I forget the name of the tree, but this huge tree monster comes to life and is summoned by this young boy, and he was played by Liam Neeson, and he's telling this young boy that he has been summoned by this kid, and the kid's like, I didn't summon you, what do you want? And he's like, I have to tell you 3 stories so you can tell me your story. And basically it's this boy's journey in accepting his mother's illness. So obviously, right off the bat, you know it's going to be a tearjerker. You know you're going to cry, but Liam Neeson is a tree. I don't know, is it going to be that emotional? Is it going to be that great? We have Felicity Jones coming hot off of Rogue One, which, well, actually, I think some places this movie opened up before Rogue One, so either way. You're getting there back to back, so I'm hoping for a good movie. I've heard a lot of tissues. I heard bring tissues, so let's see if it actually makes me cry. It's easy to make me cry, but if this movie doesn't, it's not very good.
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, so Chasing, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Is this a movie that I need to see before we do our top 10 of the year?
No. Should, probably. Like, I think there is a good movie in here, but I also feel like it's one of those movies that really play on some manipulating things, right? You have, like, Felicity Jones, who has cancer, and, you're playing on this young boy who's kind of dealing with his mom's death, and a lot of these conversations that are dealing about kind of accepting death and things like that. And, we've always kind of had this conversation. There's a way to actually write and tell stories like that and gain emotion, but then there's also that manipulating way that movies will take. And I think this movie kind of took a few of those. However, that being said, I think this is a really cool, stylish movie. One of my favorite parts about it is that the tree, played by Liam Neeson, has to tell this young boy 3 different stories about these characters to kind of help him see that people aren't as black and white. There's gray and there's differences and things like that. And it's told in a really
wonderful... Like how you and I are.
Yeah, how me and you had this conversation. But I was like the tree and you were like the little kid, But these stories he was told are really done like a really nice classic animation style. And the way, they're all different, told in different animation styles, but they all look really cool. It's a very stylish look of this movie.
Oh, this is a cartoon?
No, but like those parts, when he's telling the story, it turns into kind of a cartoon. Oh. But this movie is CGI, he's pretty much a CGI character, but everything else is fairly real, except for when he's like interacting with stuff. But when he's telling the stories to these kids, they kind of take you in this like fairy tale world, and he tells these stories. So for those, I think it is a good movie. It will make you cry. I mean, I don't know, because I haven't seen you cry as much as me. I'm a sap. It doesn't take a lot to make me cry. I think there is some beautiful moments in this movie. But not one that I particularly loved either. It's been a year of meh, and I feel meh about a lot of stuff, and this is one of them too.
Okay, well, that's okay too.
Yeah,
that's okay.
And it's funny because like I'm here, I'm like, all right, it's the first one in 2017, and we're reviewing absolutely 0 movies from 2017. So next week we finally get our hands deep and dirty in 2017. Yeah, because Vegas gets everything late, and we're still gonna be getting things. We're still getting Oscar movies at the end of January and the beginning of February, but by then me and you're gonna have our top 10 lists up, so we're not gonna counter any of those anymore.
Got it. So if you haven't seen a review for La La Land, if you haven't seen a review for Hidden Figures, and next week we have Scorsese.
Yes, Silence, the movie that a lot of people have been anticipating. Also starring Liam Neeson, only he's not a tree in this one. You have Spider-Man as well, Spider-Man and a tree. It's all crazy stuff. You have
Jamie Foxx, filmed here in Las Vegas.
Yeah, Sleepless.
With Michelle Monaghan.
The new Taken. And then we have The Bye-Bye Man, which, we always start off January or February with a horror movie, and hopefully it's good.
Okay, well.
Next week, though, also make sure to keep your eyes open. I have completed my 366-day movie challenge. I'm actually have been continuing because I've been like kind of afraid, just can I break this streak? The other day I was laying in bed and I was like, all right, I'm not gonna watch a movie today, and I couldn't go to sleep, so I ended up watching one anyway. Right now I'm on 370, so I'm gonna see how it keeps going. But next week we're gonna do a video and I'm gonna recap what my favorites were watching this year and of all that fun stuff.
I love it. ChasingCinema.com.
Film Lovers website.